Okay, if your baby mama a bitch, I got something that might actually help. I don't know. Results may vary because I don't know what level of a bitch your baby mama is. Cause they got different levels of bitches. But if she like a basic bitch, I might got something that could solve that. And it's simple because a lot of men really don't understand why their baby mama could be a bitch at times or why their baby mama is a bitch. Um, you know what I hear a lot of? I hear a lot of men say, "Oh, she mad because I don't want her no more." Okay. All right. That could be true. But you got to look at it this way. How would you feel if you had a baby for somebody who don't want you no more? And I know all relationships ain't gonna work out. And I know, everything not meant to be, but this woman carried your child for 9 months. I don't know if y'all don't take it too serious, but that shit hurt. Trust me. I'm telling you because I have kids. Pregnancy, it hurts. It's not easy carrying no baby. And labor is hard. Sometimes, especially if she didn't have no epidural. If she had a natural birth, you need to respect her on a whole nother level, my nigga. Oops. I said I wasn't gonna say the word nigga no more. So you need to respect her on a whole nother level, especially if she had your baby naturally. Because it's easy to say, oh, she mad, I don't want her. She mad, I don't want her no more. But how you think it feel, like I said, to be a woman, to be done carry the baby 9 months, and then all of a sudden you're not with the man no more, or he failed you because you thought that y'all were gonna be a family and it didn't work out that way. So now she have to raise your child forever. Meanwhile, you gone or you doing whatever you want to do. So that could be a reason she a bitch. And then another thing I hear men say is, "Oh, I take care of my kids." Okay, that's good because we all know it costs to take care of kids. Money is good, but let me tell you something. No amount of money can buy parenting. No, sir. It takes sweat equity. So some men be feeling like, oh, well, I just bought that child some tennis and I just bought him this and that. Okay, that excites children. Kind of like if you messing with a little girl, the things you do for a little girl is not gonna excite a woman. That's the same thing with kids. You may buy your kids something every now and then, like a pair of shoes, or do something every now and then, and that excites kids. That's not exciting no grown ass woman. That's not exciting your baby mama because at the end of the day, she is putting in sweat equity. She cooking for your child. She cleaning up behind your child. And I don't know if y'all kids like my kids, but them kids they have shit everywhere. You're constantly cleaning up. You basically a maid because you're constantly sweeping. You're constantly mopping. If you ain't mopping, your floor sticky. I don't know how your baby mama live, but I like a clean house. And it's hard to have a clean house with kids. So you're constantly cooking. You're constantly cleaning. Kids got to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks. They need attention. Because if they don't have attention, they're going to be fucked up. They need to be taught. Because if you're not teaching them, if you're not, excuse me, if you're not telling them, what's right and what's wrong, if you're not correcting them, your child going to be messed up. So if this woman doing this 24/7 all year, every day, and you only coming around every other weekend, or every weekend or 2 days out the week, if she doing all this Monday through Friday, and then you just come get your kids on a weekend for 2 days, I'd be a bitch too. I feel some type of way because it takes two people to raise a child, and it's just not equal. It's supposed to be two people, two parents raising a child. And that's a lot of weight for a woman. But y'all, y'all don't understand that. So maybe that's why she a bitch. And another thing, now I'm not saying this wrong. I'm not saying this right. Another thing, women do that's messed up, and some men feel it's messed up, but let me try to tell you why. Or let me tell you why I think women do this. Oh, she don't want to let me see my kids. That's wrong. Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, some women probably do that because women like order. Some women like order. Some women like consistency. And if you're the type of man that's not consistent, if you're the type of man that's always lying, if you're the type of man that's basically, you don't keep your word, you're a bullshitter, that affects children. And you know who got to deal with that? Your baby mama. She got to deal with your child. Where my daddy? My daddy said this, my daddy said that, my daddy said that. And that gets aggravating. So I have an attitude too, and I'd be a bitch too, because you told this child one thing and you didn't keep your word. So now I got to deal with this child aggravating the fuck out of me. And I got to hold your weight and make this happen if you don't make this happen. Or, it's just, it's just a lot. So that's some of the things that'll make your baby mama be a bitch. And then if the relationship ain't work out and you with another woman, it's like y'all get with other women and y'all want to just say fuck y'all baby mama, and y'all can't do that. I don't give a fuck who you with. You could be in a relationship, but you and your partner have to have an understanding that your baby mama is the mother of your children and she deserves respect. Just because you with another woman, they don't give you the right to say fuck your baby mama. No. Let me tell you, sometimes all it takes is for a woman to feel appreciated. You don't have to be with her, because 9 times out of 10, she gonna get over that. But if you want things to be smooth during the process, because it's not easy to get over a man, especially if you got children. It's different time frames, different women, different things. Most likely, if your children still small, your baby mom, she has some type of attachment to you, or she has a weak, a soft spot in her heart for you. It's usually not until your children grow up and get a little bit older and she's over it, she's adjusted, she's moved on, she's accepted the fact. But to have to raise small children by yourself while the father of your children is probably with another woman helping her raise her kids or doing whatever he doing, you got to carry all that weight, and it gets frustrating. It makes a woman be a bitch because it's just not fair. But a real woman gonna suck it up and do what she gotta do. But at the same time, you sometimes you simply gotta let her know you appreciate her, because she may be acting like a bitch, and the reason she acting like a bitch is because of you. And sometimes you could simply smooth the situation out by saying, you know what, I appreciate what you're doing with the kids. I appreciate you, you're a good mama to my kids. Simple. Sometimes all it takes is for a person to feel valued, for a person to feel appreciated, and that'll switch their attitude all the way around. Because who wants to raise kids for a man who don't value them who got them feeling like they're not worthy, who got them feeling like they basically ain't shit. Nobody don't want to do that. So just let your baby mama know you appreciate her and see if that change things around.